This is a fantastic session on the fundamentals of the sweep shot. No one better than Irfan Sir to teach us the fundamentals of the sweep, how and why and when, and then hopefully over the next 8 days we can see a lot of people, well, lots and lots of sweep shots in the net. So you guys making lots of mistakes, and over the 8 days improving and making less mistakes. But you've got to be willing to make mistakes to begin with when you're starting something new. So over to you, Irfan, for this lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Morning, guys. Well, this is a shot that has come to stay, more so with the advent of the T20 and also the T10. But I can promise you this shot has existed for a very, very long time, not used as much as it is being done today. Today, it appears it's become a compulsive shot. In the earlier days, they said that this is a predetermined shot. I want just to explain on this that there's a little difference between predetermined and pre-planned. I always feel that this is a pre-planned shot because the batsman has to say that if the ball is there, I will hit, I will sweep. Whereas a predetermined means that come what may, no matter where the ball is pitching, you're going to sweep. Now that could be fraught with risk and danger. Now, what's the kind of ball we sweep? By and large, a bad ball is never swept. You don't need to sweep a full toss. You cannot sweep a ball pitching shot. You cannot even sweep a ball that's pitching up. The full length deliveries could be hit anywhere by a choice. So, it is only that fairly good length ball that needs to be swept. In the past, Test cricket or any other form of cricket, we used to see the bowlers were bowling extremely tight, bowling tight lines and lengths. An example could be a left arm spinner bowling leg and middle, and a good batter driving and he's hitting the field. He's hitting the fielders. So there had to be a method of disturbing or destroying the line and length of that good bowler. So in the past, Ian Chappell was famous for that. He was a very good sweeper of the ball. Rohan Kanhai was very, very famous. Then came Alvin Kalicharan and all the greats who swept and swept and swept. And they would disturb the lines and lengths of more predominantly the Asian bowlers. The Asian bowlers on the subcontinent wickets, to be getting the spinners away was a big challenge, and they were forcing these subcontinent bowlers to bowl different lines and lengths by sweeping and sweeping and sweeping. The most famous case that I've been witness to, and Australia has been lucky to win that World Cup because of the sweep shots. Now, famously it is said that Graham Gooch swept England into the finals of the 1987 World Cup, while Mike Gatting reverse swept them out of the finals. Just about 40 runs to get, things going very well. Mike Gatting played a reverse sweep, got out, and then there was a parade after that, and England lost the finals to Australia at Calcutta Eden Gardens. So the sweep is fraught with risk and danger, like I mentioned at the beginning. At the same time, it is very productive that but for the sweep shots, maybe England wouldn't have got into the finals, because the way Graham Gooch swept the Indian and the Pakistani spinners, and of course at that time even the Sri Lankan bowlers, they got into the finals. Unfortunate that they did not end up winning because of a reverse sweep by Mike Gatting. Therefore, suffice to say that reverse sweep, you need to be a little cautious. Stay very, very cautious about that. Now, while I was doing my level 2 at Brisbane, at the Allen Border Field, I saw Matthew Hayden trained specifically on playing the sweep shot from a rough. He had some throwers, and then he had some bowlers who were pitching there on the rough, and he kept on sweeping and sweeping and sweeping, and that happens to be one of wonderful series for Matthew Hayden, because when he came to India, he did a lot of sweeping. He swept and he scored plenty of runs. Now, suffice to say that this is a shot that could disturb the line, length and the mindset of a very good spin bowler. Now, this is about about the sweep shot, what it could do. Now, how to play this shot? By and large, like I mentioned at the beginning, it is played more so for against some good bowling, good balls. Short pitch, you cannot sweep. Full toss, you don't need to sweep. Over pitches, you don't need to sweep. If you try to sweep a ball pitching up, you could play over the ball and then get trapped leg before, or sometimes even get bowled. In the WPL, we saw a very well set Delhi team in the finals playing some stupid sweep shots, one reverse and some sweep shots. They lost the match from 64 for 1 in 6 overs. They were all out for 120. And sweep shot could perhaps be blamed for that. So let's try and see how we go about the sweep shot. Like I said earlier, it's a good ball that you sweep. And the technique is by and large, hands high to low, head forward of the knee, eyeball to the cricket ball, full arm extension, and finish the shot in a way that you finish with your right glove touching your left ear. Now, how do we do this? The first and foremost thing is to read the line and length. Everybody knows, everybody who bats will know that you have to read line and length. And if you're a good judge of a line and length, you quickly go down on your knee, head forward, hands close to your body, full arm extension, come down high to low, impact. You have to watch the impact and go through the shot. Now, there is a school of thought which says you stay watching there. You keep your head still. You keep your head still only till impact. After the impact, you have absolutely no control over any event that happens after that. You might as well follow the track of the ball to know where exactly it is going. But if it suits you, if you really want to hold your head still, good luck to you. But in India, we don't do that. We watch the ball right through. So, go down on your knee like we had the 4 phases: step and back swing, down swing, impact, and the follow through. Step and back swing here in this case is when you're going down your knee and the hands, the bat goes up, pointing towards third man, head forward of the knee, full arm extension, high to low, impact. And then, because it is an aggressive shot, it is a scoring shot, you finish well over your shoulder with your right glove touching your left ear. Watch the ball, hit the ball. High to low, full arm extension, watch the ball, hit the ball. Now, this was the ball that was in line with the stumps. Anything in line will go through square leg. But if I try to sweep one from outside off, a good off spinner, bowling a very tight line and length, and he's bowling a bit outside off stump. Now this shot, if I try to play it to square leg, I'm creating very complicated angles. So this shot would go through mid wicket. Whilst if a ball outside leg stump, I cannot possibly play through square leg, so I play through fine leg. Suffice to say, this shot, from the point of impact, the ball should travel 90 degrees. If it's in line, through square leg. If it's outside off, through mid wicket. And if it's outside leg, through fine leg. Exactly the same as a pull shot would go. So these are the key points. Step and back swing. In that step, you're going on your knee. Back swing, high above. Your bat towards third man. Full arm extension, head forward of the knee. Come down nice and strong with a full arm extension, full face of the bat. Impact, which is powerful. No one plays a sweep shot for 1 run. You're always looking for a boundary. You're always looking for more runs than 1. And then the follow through, finish over your shoulder with the right glove to the right hander, right glove touching the left ear. Show you this again. High to low, head forward of the knee, impact, watch the ball, finish over your shoulder. Right glove touching your left ear. Are there any questions on this, please? Any questions?
Yeah, if you had ball outside off, could you move your foot further over to hit the ball squarer if there was a gap there, if there was a man out with it?
Well, those are innovations. You may not only have to get the foot across, you may need to move across. You have to manipulate your position, all right? Thereby, again, what are we doing? We are trying to create as if the ball is in straight lines to you or in line with the stumps. So this way, you're actually creating a different shot altogether. Well, you could do that if you have enough time. Good players, yes, they can move about, and if the bowlers are fairly slow. But if the bowler is darting the ball in, you might not have enough time. Good question, thank you.
When would the sweep be more conducive? Because obviously you have spinners that flat or you have spinners that dart. So is there a difference between the two in your technique?
Well, there is. You have to, if it's darting in, the speeds, it depends on the speeds. If he's any bowler, spin bowler, is not exceeding 100, not exceeding 100 kilometer speed. So you may have to just be that much quicker. Of course, any ball that you play, you have to react as per the speed of the ball coming on to you. Whether it's a medium pacer, fast bowler, or even a spinner, it depends on how you react to the ball. So by and large, what we say, this is a pre-planned shot. So you would have planned, okay, this bowler is coming a little sharper, quicker, flatter. So you're quick in the mind and body. So you react that much faster as opposed to a bowler who's bringing it slow and nice. So it's about how you're mentally ready to react or respond. That's why I said this is not a predetermined shot, but a pre-planned shot, because you're planning how you're going on this. You're planning about it. Okay, if it is there, I'm going to sweep. It's not, I will sweep at any cost. If it is there, I'm going to sweep. If it's here, it's there, it's going there. Yes? Sorry?
When would you pay the paddle sweep?
Well, these are the T20 innovations, because today they want to do something different. And the paddle shot, if there is a gap there, I would suggest if you have another shot which can be as productive as run scoring, I would avoid the paddle shot. But then these shots, more than giving you the runs, they are disturbing the mindset of the bowler. They're putting a lot of pressure on the bowler, because the bowler is now thinking what shot could perhaps the batter play. Now that is the big thing, the mind. These paddle shots and reverse sweeps and switch hits, they are more, pressure on the bowler than actually the scoring shots. Yes, they produce runs, but more than the runs that are accruing, the effect that it has on the bowler's mindset, the captain's field placement, that has a lot to do with it. So it's more tactical and mental than, technical.
If you get in a bad position and it's not the right shot to play, what would be your way out of the shot?
Well, you have to find a defensive mode. You have to just find how you will avoid getting out on that particular ball. You made a mistake, you realize that you've committed an error, but you have to find a way of being a little defensive. The second line of defense comes into play. You have to just about make sure that you're not getting out on that ball. Run making at that time may stop, may exit your mind. You have to make sure that you don't get out because you realize you've already made an error.
Is there like a shot you'd play though?
It depends. It could be a varied situation. The kind of ball, if you explain a ball that you've been in trouble with, I may perhaps be able to give you an answer.
Like if it's like down, if you like go down, it's too short, you down a slate.
Yeah.
Would you lap it or?
Well, you might just have to pad that ball. I mean, you've gone down on your knee to a ball pitching shot and you're not able to reach the pitch of the ball, because this shot has to be played from almost as it is hitting the ground or leaving the pitch. So if you think that it's fallen short of your expectation, then you might have to maybe paddle or tap the ball, hit it into the ground. Hit it into the ground, because now you're already there and you find the ball here. You cannot possibly sweep. So you may have to hit.
So you've pre-planned this sweep and the bowler bowls an arm ball. What would a better option be if you're already in that position?
Well, that's a fantastic question. Now, you have pre-planned, you're not predetermined. So you're in a good position now. Your plan was, if it is there, I'm going to do that. But when you know that it's an arm ball, you don't have to sweep at all. Any question, Andrew? It's good. I got some good questions. Helps me learn as well.
Thank you. We'll go upstairs
Right.
now, guys. So kid off, hide, break, we'll go upstairs to the next phase.
All right.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.